Well, welcome back to Emfuleni, and that's where our focus is this morning here on Morning Live. And as we said, in the Sedibeng district and Vereeniging and of course Vanderbijl Park, the two major towns in this particular district. And we're focusing on some of the issues. And as you saw earlier, some of the decay that is basically prevalent and a hallmark of the townships around this particular municipality. We know that the Auditor General's report scathing, this is a municipality that is the Emfuleni municipality that is bankrupt, but of course wasteful expenditure abounds. And where we are now is at a sports stadium, and this is supposed to be a recreational facility in Risterval. And initially it was meant to cost around 26 million, while it's pushing on 40 million in terms of expenditure at the moment. And as you can see, it's not done. Of course, the potential for being a very beautiful center, beautiful precinct that could help with some of the diversion programs for the youth, but it isn't that, it hasn't been that, and it has been around 6 years in the making already. So let's speak to some of the community members to get their sense of what actually the issues are bedeviling this particular community, which is of course a microcosm of what's happening in the greater Emfuleni region. And we are now joined by one of the community members and activists, Mr. LEWAAK. And let's hear from Mr. LEWAAK your sentiments about what's going on in your community.
Good morning, Sakina, and good morning to the viewers. Yes, I'm glad that you've raised it now, Sakina. After the dawn of democracy, our thinking was that things will get better. There will be more development. But as you can see, people just start, and after a few months or a year, they just vanish and just leave the place like it is. And it's a concern for us because, as you can see, we are being regarded as the twilight children of this region. People just come and dump, and then they leave or fill their pockets. And this is not the only project. I mean, 6 years down the line, take a look at all the other projects in Risterval, especially.
So why are they not being completed?
I really don't know, because the people in authority, whenever you challenge them, you are being regarded as a rebel. And really, it's a tragic own goal, because our own people who are in authority, they are just keeping quiet. I don't know why. Maybe, you know, the brown envelope is talking.
Well, let's speak to another community member, and MANNUKU AMOS, who is also a community leader. Your sentiments on what's happening, because incomplete projects all round, basically no roads because it's filled with potholes, sewer spillage all over the show. So what's going on here?
Ho tletse sorishi ka hara location la rona, re na le di stadium ha di fele, ha re tsebe ho etsahala jwang, re a botsa, re a reporta ka Emfuleni, ha ona motho a re fang di answer tse right. Ha o ya ho bona ba o jwetsa ka chairperson ya ANC, empa ke makala Emfuleni ke tseba e tshwere odd 16, ba ke ba o ya le councilor ga le odd 16, ba tla o jwetsa hore o ya ka o chairperson ya ANC e be yona e le thusang. Chairperson ANC ha re fihla ho yona re re thuse, e re lahlela morao, ha e batle hore araba dintho tse lokileng. Re kopa o re thuse, re kopa stadium se fele, re kopa di sorishi di lokiswe, re kopa di electric di lokiswe. Hona tjena re na le COVID-19, re tlo kula ke di sorishi tse tletseng ka hara location tsa rona. Chairperson ene ba go romelang ho yena mehlena ba re tle ho yena, ha go fitla ho yena o jwetsa ntho ke wa tseba ho e araba. Re a kopa stadium a seloke, bana ba rona ba tseba ho bapala ha monate, ha re sa kgona le ho bapala soccer, re bapala dithuteng. Re a kopa please, self delivery, dikoloi tse thuta matlakala di tla mohla di ratang, re tsela di toti pela matlo a rona, re tlo kula. Re a kopa Emfuleni ha re thuse.
MANNUKU, is this not a DA run ward though? Is this not a DA run ward?
DA e rana auto empa neng ha o ya ho bona mole ha ba bui ka DA ba bua ka chairperson ya ANC jwale ha re tsebe ho bane ke rona DA ba tshwanetse ba re jwetsa hore re ho le councilor la rona ha o ya Emfuleni o thujwetsa chairperson mamang e ke keng ka lebiso empa motho o mo le o mo wa tseba chairperson wa autistic clinic mang wa ANC wa rona e bankwa DA ha ba mothinti le mothinta le ha re ya ho yena o tla utlwa a re ena wa go DA nna di ammakatsa dintho tse le di buang go baneng di etswa ke chairperson ya lona.
All right, so everybody's asking for help. You don't even seem to know who's running this community, which is hugely problematic. Let's move on to Romano Matruas, who's a youth activist. So the young people are the ones, as the heavens open, agitating for change here in the main. So what are your concerns here?
Good morning, Sakina and the viewers. Yes, as you can see, as you can allude to what Mr. LEWAAK was saying, that there's no service delivery. Like a weather such like this now, we suffer electrical breakdowns. Then when we call the electrical department, we don't find answers. They don't come. After 5 hours, they come to our rescue. We are frustrated as time goes on. There's no jobs. There is no employment running in this community. Everything is just standing still. You decided now you will see most of our youth are outside. They don't have nothing to do with themselves because of this kind of this community that we are suffering from.
Well, I'll tell you what, it is seriously raining now, but let me just hear from Victor quickly to your sentiments as we wrap this up, as the rain starts pouring down. What needs to happen here in Rustafal?
Goeiemôre Sakina. Ek dink ek moet Afrikaans praat, dat ons beter verstaan as kleerling community. Sakina, ons is fed up. Ons is moeg. Ons het rugby, ons het sokker, ons het cricket, ons het netbal in ons sport, in ons community. En nie een vat dit kop toe nie. Hier staan ons stadium nou al vir 6 jaar. Ons het 'n additional plek om te practice op. So wat sê dit vir ons? Niemand worry oor ons as Emfuleni. Hulle het geen respek vir ons. Hulle worry niks oor ons sportsie.
Okay. I'll tell you what, we're going to take this to the mayor to find out exactly why this community feels left behind, and I'm sure it's not the only community, why services are not being delivered, why it is that projects are not being completed, yet contractors are being paid by all accounts. So we're going to wrap it here because the heavens have opened up over us. But yeah, I think we get a sense of what the issues are, Leanne, and we'll try and follow up with the mayor to find out exactly where the answers are. And from Rustafal in Emfuleni, it's back to studio.